Wow, chapter 636 of One Piece was just epic, awesome. New powers learned, we discover the new techniques that the Straw Hats learned, and Luffy goes beast. Alright, so this chapter, all the people, the Straw Hats are in this thing, and they get thrown into the ground in this drill, that whole drill machine that they put together, whatever. And they're like, "What are you doing?" And Frankie like turns into this huge monstrosity robotic thing, and it's so awesome. And he finally realized Vegapunk's dream, I guess, and it was a certain thing that Vegapunk wanted to do that he did with that whole machine thing that Frankie turns himself into, I guess. And it's so crazy that we always see these new transformations that Frankie pulls off, and it's just awesome. Then we also see that one of my favorite parts of the chapter, Chopper knows how to do all 6 transformations without using the little balls that he has to swallow. That sounds so horrible. To transform the little the tablets or whatever that he has to eat in order to turn into that. He doesn't have to do that no more. He has new transformation as well. Looks kind of cool. And he says, "I'm a monster." So beast. So beast. Nami knows a new technique as well. She's wiping people out. So basically, we know pretty much everything the Straw Hats can do. Usopp uses his new technique, and he's like, "I'm not the same person I was 2 years ago." And he's like, "All that never being able to rest for a second, trying to get out of that forest, really taught me something." He's thanking the guy that was there with him the whole time. And the most epic part of the chapter is Luffy is going for Hodi. And Hodi's like, "Oh, stop him! He's coming for me!" And Luffy just keeps walking, towards him. And then when Luffy finally gets him, gives him that one thing, man, I've been waiting for Luffy to punch him or hit him or something, and he finally hits him, and it's so freaking awesome. But then Vanderdecken taking that ship that isn't supposed to be moved, and it's about to get thrown, and Shirahoshi's father is like, "It's not supposed to be moved until it's time, the day that it's supposed to be moved." He's moving it prematurely or whatever. So that's a little mystery. I wonder exactly what does that mean. Will that mean the destruction of this whole island? And maybe that's what Madame Shirley predicted, that it'll be Luffy's fault or something like that. Also, we got that the Kraken was tamed by this one guy, Hodi, the whole time, because he was scared that of his brothers, and I believe his elders or youngers, I forgot, or I know it wasn't mentioned actually. Luffy asked him, and Luffy's like, "I'll protect your brothers, your siblings. Don't worry about it." Because he was scared. He had Shirahoshi, and they were like, "Yeah, squeeze her, or we're gonna go and attack your brothers. We know where they're at, or whatever." So the Kraken had a little part in this. He was like at first helping, then he was kind of squeezing Shirahoshi a bit, but Luffy was like, "Don't worry, man. I'm gonna protect them for you." So that's what I love about Luffy. He's always like, "Don't worry about it. I'm gonna do this for you. You're a good friend to me." A friend of Luffy is like a friend to the end with him. He's such an awesome character. It's like you're his friend, and you're really his friend. Overall, the chapter was awesome. We learned all these crazy things. Vegapunk's dream was realized. What Frankie did, Chopper's transformations. We just got so much in this chapter. And the best part again, Hodi getting hit. I was so happy. Can't wait to see what happens next with Vanderdecken. What do you think is gonna happen? Do you think that in the next chapter that whole ship is gonna destroy Fishman Island, or how's that gonna go? And what are your thoughts on the whole thing of that's not supposed to be moved until it's time? That whole situation. And what did you think of this whole chapter? Did you enjoy it? Thumbs up if you thought it was awesome, because I thought it was pretty good. But that's all I have for you guys today. I'm from Never World, and have an awesome day, people.